Freeze. Picture you, yes you, with just $200 scraped from odd jobs, outsmarting Wall Street's trillion-dollar titans in their own arena. While their fancy algorithms crash and burn, you spot a diamond in the rough, strike like a cobra, and turn pennies into a $25,000 fortune overnight. Sound like a Hollywood thriller? It's real, and it's called How Underdog Traders Smash Wall Street with Tiny Accounts. This is your shot to steal their secrets, crush the giants, and claim your victory. Don't you dare look away. Imagine yourself right now. Not some Wall Street kingpin with a penthouse or a private chopper, but you, a cashier grinding through endless shifts, a student drowning in assignments, or a parent juggling bills and hopes, trading from a tiny room with a creaky laptop that wheezes like an old car. Your account? A humble $200, maybe $600, pieced together from skipped meals, side gigs, or selling that dusty bike in the garage. Across the city, in skyscrapers that stab the clouds, hedge funds like Renaissance, or banks like Morgan Stanley scheme with billions, trillions flowing like a tidal wave through their accounts. Their traders guzzle $15 smoothies, smug with their supercomputers and elite analysts, thinking they own the markets. But here's the mind-blowing twist that'll glue you to this screen. They're not gods. They're slow, weighed down by layers of rules, legal handcuffs, and egos so massive they miss the obvious. You're a renegade, lean, fierce, and free to strike in ways they can't even imagine. I'm your battle coach today, your guide through the trading war zone, delivering the exact moves, mindset, and fire to let underdogs like us topple the giants. We're diving into pulse-pounding stories, tips you can use tonight, and the spark to make you leap from your seat. Fire up your trading app and charge with unbreakable resolve. Let's storm the battlefield and uncover why the odds are stacked in your favor. Picture this. You're not just trading. You're rewriting your future, building a legacy with every click. Every loss you've faced, every doubt in your mind is fuel for this fight. What if your next trade is the one that changes everything? Can you feel that fire igniting, that hunger to prove you're unstoppable? Let's dive deeper and unlock the secrets that'll make Wall Street tremble at your name. Imagine logging into your app tonight, spotting a breakout, and feeling the thrill of knowing you're steps away from a win that could redefine your life. That's the power of this moment. Seize it. Feel the pain. Why your small account faces a ruthless war against Wall Street. Trading with a tiny account feels like charging a dragon with a stick, doesn't it? I've been there, staring at a $400 balance, heart pounding as a trade bleeds red, wondering if the markets are rigged for the billionaires. The pain hits like a freight train. First, the info gap slams you like a body blow. Banks have $40,000 a year Bloomberg terminals, streaming live data from every exchange, plus insider whispers from penthouse deals and yacht club chats. You're scraping by with free apps like Webull, scrolling X posts at 3 a.m. with burning eyes, or watching YouTube gurus who sound convincing, feeling like a lone detective chasing ghosts in a fog. Then there's the cash crunch, a brutal gut punch. One bad trade can erase 30% of your $400. $120 gone in a second, enough for groceries, gas, or that overdue phone bill. Hedge funds? They brush off million-dollar losses like crumbs, their accounts deeper than a canyon. Fees are a silent killer, like poison seeping through your veins. A $3 commission on a $100 trade? That's 3% of your move gone before you start. Liquidity? Your small trades barely ripple the market, while their massive orders send prices spiking, often backfiring when they move too fast. But the real assassin? Your head. FOMO burns like lava when a stock like Rivian rockets 70% overnight, and you're stuck watching, cursing yourself for missing out. Greed whispers like a siren. Hold on, you'll be rich. Fear paralyzes you when prices dip, your finger frozen over the sell button, second-guessing every move. Overtrading to recover losses? I've blown accounts that way, staring at red screens at 5 a.m., gut churning, hating my recklessness, wondering if I'd ever break through. Let me open up because this cuts deep. Early in my trading days, I threw $500 into a hyped-up penny stock after a viral X post swore it was the next Tesla. I was buzzing, dreaming of paying off my car loan. Then, in one brutal hour, it crashed 60% after a bad earnings report. $300 gone, enough for rent or repairs. I felt like a failure. My confidence shattered like glass, ready to ditch trading and slink back to a soul-crushing job that killed my spirit. I sat alone, replaying every mistake, convinced the markets were a playground for the elite. But here's the pivot that changed everything, and it's about to change your life. Those losses aren't chains, they're rocket fuel. Big banks have their own nightmares. Regulators hitting them with billion-dollar fines, clients fleeing after one bad quarter, and egos so big they miss traps like shorting Tesla or betting on coal before the green energy boom. You're free as a wolf. No board to please, no shareholders to pacify. You can jump from crypto to small caps in a flash, hitting niches banks skip because they're too small or too risky for their rulebooks. You can wait for the perfect setup, while they're forced to trade daily to keep clients from bolting. Picture turning that pain into power, that hunger to prove them wrong. What if the next big win, like Tesla's 2020 surge, is yours to ride? See your account tripling, quadrupling, as headlines scream about hedge fund failures. Your name buzzing in trading chats as the next underdog legend. Feel that spark? That's your signal to keep fighting, to turn every setback into a stepping stone. Imagine the rush of outsmarting the suits, your small account growing while their billions crumble. You're not just surviving, you're thriving, and this is only the beginning. Picture yourself tonight, researching one stock, feeling the thrill of uncovering a gem the banks missed. That's your edge. Use it to dominate. Your secret weapon, why your tiny account is a Wall Street destroying force. The key to crushing the giants? Guerrilla tactics, raw and relentless. Think of it like a lone fighter dodging a Goliath. You've got speed, smarts, and a strategy sharp as a blade. Banks are juggernauts. Massive loaded, but so slow they need weeks to pivot, tangled in red tape and committee sign-offs. You're a cheetah, sprinting through gaps they can't even see, striking with deadly precision. They're stuck spreading bets across hundreds of assets to keep clients happy, their focus watered down like cheap juice. You lock onto one or two killer trades, pouring every ounce of your hustle into them like an artist crafting a masterpiece. Your trades are whispers, too small to shake the market, so you slip in and out like a shadow, buying low without spiking prices. They're huge orders? They're like tanks crashing through the market. Prices jump when they buy, crash when they sell, burning them bad. They're chained to safe assets, stocks, bonds, maybe Forex. Well, you can leap from altcoins to options to microcaps in a day. No compliance team blocking your path. No risk manager killing your vibe. They chase quarterly wins to stop investors from jumping ship. You can wait weeks, months, even years for the perfect shot, like a sniper holding steady for the kill. The plan rests on 3 ironclad pillars. Find high-odds trades, protect your money like a fortress, and master your emotions like a warrior in a storm. It's tough, but you can master it, and I'm about to break it down with stories, analogies, and details so vivid you'll feel like you're in the trading cockpit, ready to dominate. This is your edge. Your small size lets you dance circles around their lumbering moves. Picture yourself outsmarting their algorithms, your account growing as their portfolios bleed. Can you see it? That's the power of being the underdog, and it's time to unleash it. Imagine the thrill of spotting a trade the banks can't touch, your small account turning into a weapon that shakes Wall Street's core. You're not just a trader, you're a force, and this is your moment to strike. Strike like lightning. Smart moves to trade fast and guard your cash. Let's dive into entries, your gateway to profits, where one slip can wipe you out. Banks use algorithms crunching data faster than a jet engine. You've got free tools like Finviz or Webull, and trust me, they're enough if you know how to wield them. Think of trading like hunting in a stormy sea. Banks cast giant nets, catching everything but wasting time on small fish, trades that barely dent their billions. You're a spearfisher, aiming for the big catch with pinpoint accuracy, no wasted moves. Hunt breakouts when a stock smashes past a key price, like a rocket blasting through the clouds, signaling a potential moonshot. Look for setups like high short interest like Tesla's 120% in 2020, where hedge funds bet so hard against it, it was a powder keg ready to blow if buyers piled in. Always confirm with volume spikes. Low volume means a fake out, a trap that'll torch you faster than you can say stop loss. Real example. In 2022, small traders caught Lucid Group dipping during EV hype, jumping in at $15 after a production milestone hit the news. The result? A 400% surge to $60, while banks were stuck in gas stocks, too slow to pivot. Pro tip: use TradingView's free screener to find stocks with RSI under 30, signaling a bounce is near, or MACD crossovers, showing momentum's shifting your way. Set price alerts to catch dips, not peaks. Chasing highs is a rookie move that'll leave you broke and furious. Ask yourself, what if your next trade grabs a 200% win? Feel that adrenaline, the thrill of nailing the perfect moment, your account lighting up like a slot machine. To lock it in, spend 10 minutes tonight setting up a screener on Finviz, filtering for high-volume breakouts. Imagine the rush of spotting a stock ready to soar, knowing you're one step ahead of the banks. Risk management is your steel armor, the line between trading and gambling. Without it, one bad move erases you, leaving nothing but regret. Rule 1, carved in stone. Never risk more than 1 to 2% of your account per trade. Got $2,000? Risk $20 to $40 max. No exceptions. If your stop loss is 50 cents below your entry, buy 40 shares. Simple math that keeps you alive. Analogy: it's like climbing a cliff. You don't go without ropes unless you want to crash. Set stop losses like your life depends on it. Trailing stops are better, locking profits as prices climb, like a net that rises with you. Diversify smart. 3 to 5 positions max, not 20 like a scattered newbie. Banks hedge across 150 assets for clients. You focus like a laser on your best bets. Leverage? It's a loaded gun, deadly if mishandled. Use it lightly, 1:1 max on options or crypto, where you're begging for margin call that'll haunt your nightmares. True story. My friend Aisha, a barista, started with $1,000, desperate to escape her dead-end job. She risked 20% on a single biotech stock, lost $500 in a day when it tanked on bad trial news. Devastated, she nearly quit, tears soaking her notebook. But she switched to the 1% rule, grinding small-cap tech stocks with tight stops. Result? Her account hit $7,000 in a year, enough to dream of freedom. Question: what's your worst loss from bad risk? Write it down, face it, and vow to fix it with iron rules. Chant this: discipline wins wars. Discipline wins wars. Scream it. Let it burn in your soul, because this is where you build your fortress. To lock it in, try this. Before every trade, double-check your math, entry, stop, position size, like a pilot running a pre-flight checklist. Imagine the peace of knowing your risk is capped. Your account's safe no matter what the market throws. Picture banking small wins, each one stacking like bricks in a castle, while banks fumble with their bloated portfolios. That's your power. Precision over chaos. Master your mind. Become a stone-cold trading legend. Your head is the real battlefield where most traders fall, and it's a brutal war zone. Trading is 80% mind, 20% charts. The numbers are easy, but your brain is the fight. Fear freezes you when markets dive, your screen flashing red like a siren, heart racing as you imagine losing it all. Greed whispers like a devil, "Hold on, you'll be a millionaire." Overtrading is the silent killer, chasing losses with reckless bets until your account's dust and your confidence is ash. I've been there, blowing $1,000 in 2021 on FOMO-driven altcoin trades, palms sweaty, watching Solana hit $200 while I bought at the top like a fool. The crash felt like a slap, the market laughing in my face, leaving me questioning everything. Here's how to fight back. Beat fear with a trade journal. Log every move, wins and losses, to build confidence like lifting weights, each entry making you stronger. Crush greed with set profit targets. Hit 15% gains? Sell. No debate. No, what if it doubles? Stop over trading by capping at 3 trades a week, focusing on quality like a chef crafting a perfect dish. Pro move. Start with a demo account to practice without real money stress, like sparring before championship fight. Then trade micro lots to feel the heat without burning out. Quick quiz. What's greed's telltale sign? Answer. Holding past your exit, dreaming of yachts and villas. Picture mastering this. No more panic sells at lows. No more chasing highs. Just calm, calculated wins stacking up. What would that freedom feel like, trusting your plan over your racing pulse? Dive deeper into mindset, because emotions can crown you or crush you. Fear is like a car's warning light. They're to alert you, not stop you dead. Try this. Every morning, visualize winning trades, like an athlete seeing the perfect shot. Close your eyes, see the chart hit your target, feel the calm of sticking to your plan, your heart steady as you nail it. Greed? It's your ego playing tricks, making you think you're smarter than the market's chaos. Fight it with gratitude. After every trade, win or lose, write 3 things you're thankful for. I stuck to my 1% rule. I learned from a miss, or I had the guts to try. Bad day. Step back, walk, breathe, reset your mind like rebooting a crash phone. Real story. Trader Sam, a mechanic, lost $2,500 in the 2022 bear market, betting big on tech stocks like Shopify that crashed post-pandemic. Depression hit like a tidal wave, making him feel he'd failed his family. He nearly gave up, but joined a trading Discord, started meditating 5 minutes daily, and rebuilt his mindset from the ground up. Now, he's at $20,000, mentoring newbies with a calm like a samurai, his trades precise as a surgeon's cuts. Try this. Say daily, I trade with ice-cold precision, and stick it on your screen, a reminder of your strength. Feel that fire in your chest, that surge of control. You're not just trading, you're forging a life of power and freedom. Repeat it. I am disciplined. I am unstoppable. I win. Burn it into your soul. To amplify your edge, try a pre-trade ritual. Stretch for 30 seconds, sip water, and say, I'm in control. After a trade, review it like a coach studying game tape. What worked, what didn't. Imagine the confidence of knowing your emotions can't derail you. Your trade sharp as a blade, cutting through the market's noise. That's the mindset of a legend, and you're building it now. Picture yourself waking up tomorrow, calm and focused, ready to execute a trade that could grow your account while the banks scramble. That's your power. Use it. Legends in the making. Real stories of underdogs crushing Wall Street. Let's prove this works with stories that'll set your heart racing. Real tales of small traders who smashed giants and became legends. First up, Andrew Left, the underdog of 2020's Nikola Short. Starting with a small fund, he turned it into millions by betting against the hyped-up EV company. How? Relentless research. He dug through filings like a bloodhound, spotting Nikola's overstated tech claims and weak production plans. He saw short interest at 80%, a setup for a crash if doubts spread. His ex-posts and reports sparked a firestorm, rallying retail traders to sell, driving Nikola from $80 to $10 in months, crushing hedge funds who bet long. Left held firm through wild swings, his discipline like steel, even facing legal threats with a smirk. Detail: his analysis broke down Nikola's cash burn and fake prototypes, ignoring CNBC hype while retail traders tanked the stock. This wasn't luck, it was grit, research, and nerve. To make it real for you, imagine digging into a company's filings yourself, spotting a flaw the big dogs missed, and riding that insight to a massive win. Picture the thrill of seeing your account grow while hedge funds scramble, their billion-dollar bets crumbling. Another Titan killer, David Einhorn in 2007, the short king before the big short. With a modest fund, he bet against Allied Capital, a lender hiding bad loans. While banks like Goldman partied with mortgage-backed securities, Einhorn read thousands of filings, spotting fraud when everyone called the market bulletproof. When the 2008 crash hit, Allied collapsed, and Einhorn's fund soared, netting him millions. Detail: he worked solo, fueled by coffee and late nights, ignoring investors who called him crazy for betting against the boom. His edge? Seeing the cracks others ignored, diving into data no one else touched. Think about it. What if you found a hidden gem like that? A stock the banks overlooked. You could be the one making headlines, your small account outsmarting their billions. Try this tonight. Pull up a company's latest report on Edgar, look for red flags like Einhorn did, and feel the rush of being one step ahead. Modern Hero, ex-user stock slinger, in 2023 turned $800 into $40,000 trading small-cap biotech, researching trial databank skipped as too niche. Detail: they used free Edgar filings cross-referencing Phase 3 results, buying a stock at $1.50 after a drug approval rumor, selling at $12 when it spiked. These aren't myths. They're your blueprint, proof that focus, research, and guts can make you a Wall Street slayer with tools you already have. To bring it home, try this. Spend 10 minutes on Edgar tonight, pick a small-cap stock, and check its latest report for a catalyst. Feel that rush of uncovering a secret the big players missed? That's your power. Let's zoom in on Andrew Leff's Nikola Play, pure fire for small traders. He started in 2019 when Nikola was hyped as the next Tesla at $10, with 0 trucks built. He dug into their filings like a miner hunting gold. $200 million cash burn, no real prototypes, and a CEO with a shady past. Short interest climbed to 80% by mid-2020 as hedge funds bet big on the EV hype. Leff saw the setup. If doubts spread, shorts would win big. He posted scathing reports on X, breaking down numbers like a prosecutor. Cash flow lies, tech overpromises, all backed by SEC data. When Nikola hit $80, he shorted hard, holding through 50% spikes, his conviction unbreakable. September 2020, the spark hit. His reports went viral. Retail traders sold off, and Nikola crashed to $10, a 90% drop. Hedge funds bled billions. Leff cashed out millions. Lesson: deep research and iron will outsmart bank algorithms every time. Imagine yourself doing this, spending an hour researching, spotting a flaw, and turning it into a win that makes your account soar. Another legend, Cathie Wood in the 1990s, a small-time trader before ARK Invest. Starting with a modest account, she scalped tech futures, hitting quick price moves with surgical precision. Banks couldn't keep up. Their trades took days to clear, while she flipped positions in hours. Mastering patterns like head and shoulders and RSI divergences, she built a fortune, later writing about trading psychology. Detail: she used basic charting tools, no fancy terminals, proving you don't need big tech to win. Her edge? Speed and focus, trading markets like NASDAQ futures that banks were too slow to hit. Picture yourself mastering one chart pattern tonight, using free tools to spot a breakout, and riding it to a win that proves you're faster than the giants. One more story to fuel you. Zara, a 27-year-old teacher I met on X in 2022. She started with $700, saved from tutoring, trading, and breaks between classes. She targeted penny stocks, risky, volatile, but ignored by banks chasing giants like Microsoft. Using Finviz free scanner, she found a solar stock with a breakout pattern and a catalyst, a new government subsidy. Risking 1% per trade, she bought 700 shares at 60 cents, set a stop at 55 cents to cap her loss at $35 and a target at $1.20. The stock hit $1.50 in 3 weeks after a news drop. She sold, banking $1,260 profit on a $420 position, a 300% return. She repeated this, hitting small-cap green energy stocks, growing her account to $10,000 in 15 months. Her secret? Free SEC filings, watching volume spikes, and never trading on emotion, even after exhausting school days. Zara's story isn't on Bloomberg, but it's proof. Small accounts win with focus, research, and rock-solid rules. Try this. Pick one stock tonight, check its volume and news, and plan a trade like Zara did. Feel that excitement of being one step ahead of the banks. That's her ticket to crushing it. Charge now. Start trading and smash the giants today. Let's talk action, because plans without moves are just dreams. Entries, risk, and mindset are your foundation, but pulling the trigger takes practice and precision. Start with a demo account. Platforms like Interactive Brokers or Robinhood offer free ones with live data. Pick a stock, like a biotech name at $20 with a breakout setup, and paper trade it. Watch price action, test your stops, feel the market's pulse without risking a cent. Then go micro. Trade $30 positions to feel real stakes without panic, like testing the water before diving in. Analogy: it's like learning to skate. You start on a rink, not a frozen lake in a storm. Example: in 2023, I paper traded a crypto token at 8 cents before buying $80 worth. It hit 40 cents in a month. My real trade netted $300 profit. Small, but proof the system works. Quick quiz: what's better, 12 small wins or one big gamble? Answer: small wins build your account. Big bets risk it all. Ask: what's your next trade? Pause this, write it down, and plan your entry. Stop and target with precision. One more mindset trick to lock in your edge. Build a ritual to sharpen your focus. Before trading, do 10 jumping jacks, chug water, or blast a hype track like Eye of the Tiger to fire you up. After a loss, don't revenge trade. Journal why it failed, dissecting your moves like a scientist. After a win, celebrate small. A snack, not a spree, to stay grounded. Story: Trader Liam, a waiter, used a spiral after losses, throwing bigger trades to fix it, digging a deeper hole. He set a rule: no trades for 24 hours after a loss, forcing a reset. His account grew from $3,000 to $18,000 in 2024, scalping forex pairs like pound sterling to US dollar with cool precision. His ritual: a daily playlist to pump him up. What ritual could keep you razor sharp? Try setting a timer for 5 minutes before trading, breathing deeply to center yourself, imagining your account growing with every disciplined move. One final story to light your fire. Noor, a 24-year-old gig worker in 2024. She started with $500, saved from food deliveries, trading crypto on Coinbase during downtime. She focused on small-cap tokens, ignored by banks due to regulations. Using CoinMarketCap's free data, she spotted a token with a breakout pattern and a catalyst, a new exchange listing. Risking $10 per trade, 2%, she bought at 15 cents, set a stop at 13 cents, and a target at 40 cents. The token hit 50 cents in 2 weeks. She sold, banking $350 profit on a $120 position. She repeated this, targeting undervalued tokens with strong fundamentals, growing her account to $8,000 in a year. Her edge? Reading project white papers, tracking ex-developer buzz, and sticking to her risk rules despite peer pressure to go big. Noor's story proves you don't need a big account or a degree, just grit and discipline. Picture yourself following her lead, researching one token tonight, planning a trade that could double your stake. Feel that surge of possibility? That's your moment to act. Action time. This is where you claim your destiny. You've got the tools, the stories, the fire roaring in your veins. Right now, open your broker app, Robinhood, Webull, whatever you use. Paper trade one setup. A breakout on a stock with high short interest, like those on Finviz free screener. Journal your emotions, stick to 1% risk, and track your moves like a hawk. Chant this: I smash Wall Street with strategy. Scream it. Let it echo through your room, your mind, your core. Subscribe, smash that like button, and comment your first step. Are you hunting breakouts, setting stops, or starting a journal? Join our tribe of giant slayers. Share your wins, and let's rise together. You're not just a trader. You're a warrior rewriting the game. Wall Street doesn't stand a chance. Go conquer.